The cast of Roseanne, 1988 to 2018, has witnessed a series of remarkable yet tragic real-life journeys. Over the years, several actors from this iconic show have faced unexpected challenges, from battling serious health issues to enduring personal hardships that changed the course of their lives. Their stories are marked by resilience, heartbreak, and, in some cases, untimely deaths that left fans and loved ones mourning their loss. As we reflect on their lives up to the present day in 2025, it becomes clear that the road these actors walked was far from easy. Struggles with addiction, mental health, and the pressures of fame have taken a toll, while some have tragically passed away far too soon. In this video, we explore the untold stories of the Roseanne cast, diving into their battles with illness, the pain of loss, and the enduring challenges they continue to face. Their journeys, full of highs and lows, serve as a poignant reminder of the unpredictable nature of life and the strength it takes to overcome adversity. Glenn Quinn, born May 28, 1970, made a lasting impression on fans with his role as Mark Healey in the TV show Roseanne starting in 1990, when he was just 20 years old. Mark was a rebellious character, but also had a kind heart. His tumultuous relationship with Becky Connor was a central part of the storyline, with occasional clashes between him and the Connor family, making his war moments even more meaningful. However, behind the spotlight, Quinn struggled with drug addiction, which severely affected his career despite his evident talent and potential for more significant roles. Tragically, on December 3, 2002, Glenn Quinn's life ended at the age of 32 due to a heroin overdose. His death was a major shock to his family, friends, and fans, becoming a painful reminder of the devastating consequences of addiction. Although his career was just beginning, Glenn Quinn left a legacy of love for a talented artist, but also a real-life tragedy that is deeply sorrowful. Shelley Winters, born August 18, 1920, portrayed Nana Mary in Roseanne starting in 1991, when she was 71 years old. Nana Mary was an explosive character, outspoken, humorous, and always bringing wisdom and tough love to the Connor family. However, Winters' personal life was much more complicated and filled with sorrow than her on-screen image. She went through 3 marriages, each ending in divorce, and never fully recovered from the death of her daughter in 1980. Shelley Winters was also open about her battles with depression and alcoholism, which added to her suffering in her later years. Winters' health gradually declined, and she passed away on January 14, 2006, at the age of 85 due to heart failure. While she was highly respected for her acting talent, her life was overshadowed by personal tragedies, leaving behind a bittersweet memory. Winters was not only an exceptional actress but also a woman who fought deep emotional pain, and her passing marked the end of a challenging yet impactful life in the film industry. Martin Mull, born August 18, 1943, was beloved by audiences for his role as Leon Karp in Roseanne starting in 1991, when he was 48 years old. Leon, with his sharp wit and sarcastic humor, brought a fresh dynamic to the show, especially in his interactions with the Connor family. His sometimes absurd antics created entertaining yet meaningful moments. However, while Mull's career flourished, his personal life was marked by challenges. After an unsuccessful marriage, he chose to live alone without children, often sharing the difficulties of maintaining personal relationships while being famous. Despite his success in comedy, Martin Mull continued to face loneliness in his later years. His health gradually deteriorated, and he had to battle long-term illnesses. Sadly, on June 27, 2024, Martin Mull passed away at the age of 80 after a long struggle with illness. His passing was a significant loss to the entertainment world, as his cheerful, witty presence was no longer seen on screen. Fans and colleagues mourned the death of a great talent, while his later life was a testament to the sorrow he endured after losing his wife. Fred Willard, born September 18, 1933, played Scott in Roseanne starting in 1995, when he was 62 years old. The character Scott, quirky and lovable, brought a refreshing dynamic to the show with his charm and unique sense of humor. However, Fred Willard's personal journey was filled with sorrow. While his career continued to thrive, Willard faced great sadness in his life, especially after the death of his beloved wife, Mary, in 2018. Their marriage had lasted over 5 decades and was full of love, but her passing left Willard devastated, leading to increased isolation. Despite continuing work in comedy, the loss of his spouse deeply impacted his emotional state in his later years. Fred Willard passed away on May 15, 2020, at the age of 86, due to natural causes. His death was a great loss to the world of comedy, as his joyful, witty presence would no longer light up screens. Fans and colleagues mourned the loss of a great talent, while his final years were a testament to the sadness he experienced after losing his dearly loved wife. Phil Leeds, born November 6, 1915, played Grandmama Lily in Roseanne starting in 1993, when he was 77 years old. Grandmama Lily, with her humor and eccentricity, brought a unique touch to the Connor family, creating memorable yet odd moments. However, in real life, Leeds faced many personal struggles. His career spanned decades in Hollywood, but his private life was less fulfilling. Although he was married once, Leeds often felt lonely as his health declined in his later years. Despite his professional success, his personal relationships were unstable, and he struggled with isolation after losing close friends. Phil Leeds passed away on August 16, 1998, at the age of 82, due to pneumonia, following years of declining health. His death marked the end of a distinguished career in the entertainment industry, but it also served as a tragic reminder of the loneliness he endured in his final years. While he left his mark on audiences, his personal life was fraught with challenges, and his passing marked the end of a life with many victories but also much sorrow. Ned Beatty, born July 6, 1937, played Ed Connor in Roseanne starting in 1989, when he was 52 years old. Ed was a strict but deeply caring father, blending strength with tenderness, a reflection of Beatty's own life, where he also struggled with fatherhood. Beatty's personal life was not without its tragedies, including 4 marriages, each ending in divorce, and 8 children. However, his family life was often strained, and he struggled with loneliness in his later years. Despite achieving success in his career with iconic roles in films such as Deliverance and Network, Beatty faced depression and health issues in his later years. Ned Beatty passed away on June 13, 2021, at the age of 83, due to natural causes. His death left behind a legacy of remarkable performances and outstanding roles, but his life was marked by the struggles to maintain personal happiness. His personal struggles, combined with his career success, created a complex legacy that highlighted the reality that on-screen glory cannot erase the challenges of private life. Jim Varney, born June 15, 1949, played Prince Carlos in Roseanne starting in 1996, when he was 47 years old. With his charm and humor, this role was a fresh departure from the comedic roles he was known for, especially his portrayal of Ernest. However, behind the glitter of his career, Varney's life was tumultuous. He battled chronic pain and became dependent on prescription drugs, which significantly impacted his health and personal relationships. Despite his fame, Varney's personal life was marked by brief, troubled marriages, leaving him feeling isolated. In 1998, Varney was diagnosed with lung cancer, and his fight against the disease became a painful and public challenge. Jim Varney passed away on February 10, 2000, at the age of 50, due to complications from lung cancer. His death marked a heartbreaking end to a career full of talent and admiration, but was also a reminder of the profound personal challenges he faced. Varney left behind a legacy of humor, but his life was a testament to his struggle with pain and loneliness, highlighting a man who was not only famous but also deeply tragic in real life. Red Buttons, born February 5, 1919, portrayed Jake in a single episode of Roseanne in 1993, when he was 74 years old. Despite appearing in just one episode, Jake made a lasting impression on viewers with his humor and charm, adding a delightful touch to the show. Red Button's career spanned many decades, with a variety of standout roles in both film and television, earning him widespread acclaim and recognition for his acting talent. However, his personal life was riddled with challenges. After marrying actress Alicia "Mickey" Howard in 1947, their relationship faced many difficulties, eventually leading to their separation. Despite having a daughter, his family life was never truly harmonious. In his later years, Red Button's life was overshadowed by loneliness and ongoing health issues. He passed away on July 13, 2006, at the age of 87, from vascular disease after a prolonged decline in health. His death marked the end of a career filled with ups and downs, with memorable moments for audiences but also serving as a reminder of the loneliness and health struggles he faced in his final years. John Randolph, born June 1, 1921, played Al Harris on Roseanne in 1989, when he was 74 years old. In this role, Randolph brought a sense of calm and wisdom to the show, becoming a stabilizing force within the Connor family. His character served as a model for fatherly advice and gentle support, but in real life, Randolph faced personal struggles. Despite a career that spanned decades in Hollywood, his personal life was marred by difficult marriages and complex relationships with his children. He became increasingly isolated as he grew older, and his mental health began to suffer as his physical health deteriorated. John Randolph passed away on February 24, 2004, at the age of 88, due to natural causes. While leaving behind a rich legacy in television and film, his final years were marked by loneliness and health issues, making the latter part of his life quite bleak. Randolph's death marked the end of a respected career, but also served as a reminder of the silent suffering he endured in his personal life. Catherine Hewson, born December 20, 1939, played Carol on Roseanne in 1996 when she was 57 years old. Carol was a member of the dance class, bringing a light-hearted and joyful presence to the show, making audiences laugh with her cheerful personality. However, behind the bright performances, Catherine's life was filled with pain and loss. Her career went through many ups and downs, with struggles and setbacks before she found more stable work in television in her later years. Catherine's personal life was also challenging, marked by 2 turbulent marriages and years of raising children alone. The deep scars from her broken marriages haunted her for a long time. In her final years, Catherine was affected by a diagnosis of lung cancer, a battle she fought gracefully, even though it severely impacted her health. Catherine Hewson passed away on June 2, 2012, at the age of 72, from lung cancer, leaving behind a legacy of powerful performances and heartbreaking personal losses, a life tied to joy on screen but marred by pain and struggle in real life. Roseanne Barr, born November 3, 1952, became an icon in the entertainment industry when she portrayed Roseanne Connor from 1988 at the age of 36. Roseanne Connor was a boisterous, opinionated, and strong-willed mother who navigated the challenges of family life with humor and resilience, reflecting the lives of working-class Americans. However, Barr's real life was far from simple. Her first marriage to Bill Pentland ended in 1990, after they had 3 children, and her second marriage to Tom Arnold was marked by public chaos and constant arguments, leading to divorce. Along with challenges in her personal relationships, Barr also struggled with serious mental health issues, particularly bipolar disorder, which she openly discussed. Her battles with substance abuse, erratic behavior, and controversial moments like the infamous 1990 national anthem performance affected her career, leading to several scandals. Although she had a few comebacks, Barr's personal life and career were always haunted by the shadows of her difficult years. Today, at 72, Roseanne Barr lives a quieter life on her farm in Hawaii, away from the public eye, maintaining her own private space, separate from the scandals that once rocked the entertainment industry. Kathleen Freeman, born February 19, 1923, played Edna on Roseanne in 1996 at the age of 77. Edna was a beloved character known for her sharp wit and resolute attitude, providing much-needed comic relief for the show. However, Kathleen's personal life was not as easy as it appeared. She endured a long career in Hollywood, struggling with age discrimination while striving to maintain roles, even though her talent was undeniable. Kathleen's personal life was also full of tragedy, with several broken relationships and increasing isolation. While her career brought joy to others, she faced painful private struggles. In the late 1990s, Kathleen's health began to decline, and she quietly fought against lung cancer. The illness ultimately took her life on August 23, 2001, at the age of 82. Kathleen Freeman's death not only marked the loss of a talented actress but also the end of a life marked by resilience amidst adversity, which ultimately could not overcome the disease. John Goodman, born June 20, 1952, became famous for portraying Dan Connor on Roseanne starting in 1988, at the age of 36. Dan Connor was a reliable, caring father who supported his wife and children in the Connor family, embodying a model of perseverance and compassion. However, Goodman's real life was far from easy. He battled severe alcohol addiction for many years, which affected not only his health but also caused strain in his marriage to Anna Beth, whom he married in 1989. Despite efforts to maintain his family, the pressure from addiction made his personal life difficult, and it wasn't until the early 2000s that he sought help. His struggle with addiction, along with weight gain and declining health, were ongoing issues that occasionally destabilized his career. Some acting opportunities were lost due to personal difficulties, but Goodman ultimately found stability. By 2025, at the age of 72, he had been sober for many years and continued to face the consequences of his difficult past. Despite this, he continued to maintain his acting career and lead a peaceful, determined life. Laurie Metcalf, born June 16, 1955, became famous for portraying Jackie Harris on Roseanne starting in 1988, at the age of 33. Jackie was Roseanne's quirky and often neurotic younger sister, bringing a humorous balance to the more serious moments of the show. However, in real life, Metcalf's struggles were much more complex and challenging. Her first marriage to actor Jeff Perry ended in divorce, leaving her with feelings of failure and deep emotional scars. Although they had a daughter, the instability of their marriage and the pressures of Metcalf's rising career led to the family's breakdown. Metcalf later entered several other relationships, but challenges in her emotional life persisted. Despite a successful career, praised for her stellar performances in Roseanne and The Big Bang Theory, she continued to struggle with loneliness and guilt over her past. By 2025, at 69 years old, Metcalf was still acting, but her personal life remained affected by unresolved emotional wounds from past relationships. She largely kept her private life out of the public eye, still haunted by pains yet to be healed. Sarah Gilbert, born January 29, 1975, began playing Darlene Connor in Roseanne at the age of 13. Darlene, with her wit and artistic temperament, became a memorable character who struggled with family dynamics and the search for personal identity. However, off-screen, Sarah's life has been anything but easy. She came out as a lesbian in 2010, a decision that brought both acceptance and challenges. Her relationship with Allison Adler, whom she married in 2001 and had 2 children with, ended in divorce after 10 years, forcing her to confront struggles balancing work, motherhood, and personal emotions. She then entered into a complicated relationship with musician Linda Perry, but that too ended. Still, aside from her acting career and hosting The Talk, Sarah's personal life has been an emotional journey of self-discovery. As of 2025, at the age of 49, Sarah continues to be active in the entertainment industry, facing new challenges and opportunities. Michael Fishman, born October 22, 1981, began playing DJ Connor in Roseanne at the age of 7, becoming the youngest member of the Connor family. His character embodied innocence and mischief, but Fishman's childhood was far from easy. The pressure of growing up in the public eye, along with his parents' divorce during his teenage years, created emotional strain. Fishman struggled with depression, substance abuse, and a deep sense of insecurity as he transitioned from a child star to an adult actor. These battles led him to step away from acting for a period of time in search of personal stability. Despite attempts to return to Hollywood, Fishman still faces challenges in rebuilding his public image and unresolved personal issues. By 2025, at the age of 43, Fishman has made a limited return to acting and has also taken on production work. However, past struggles with addiction and emotional trauma continue to affect him. Alicia Goranson, born June 22, 1974, played Becky Connor in Roseanne at the age of 14. Becky, the eldest daughter of the Connor family, was often caught up in the chaotic situations of her family, facing adolescent struggles and a journey of self-discovery. However, Alicia's real-life journey was far more complicated. After leaving Roseanne to attend college, she struggled with body image issues and low self-esteem, challenges that grew more pronounced as she got older. Her first marriage to actor Timothy Busfield ended in divorce, and the pain was further compounded when her father passed away in 2014, a loss that deeply affected her. Alicia continued to face emotional challenges in her career, but also found resilience. She has ventured into both film and theater, constantly challenging herself. By 2025, at the age of 50, Alicia is still active in the entertainment industry, though emotional barriers from her early years, particularly the pain of losing her father and her struggles with identity, continue to impact her life and career. Natalie West, born July 23, 1956, began playing Crystal Anderson Connor in Roseanne in 1988 at the age of 32. Crystal was a loyal and warm friend to Roseanne, but Natalie's real-life journey has been filled with struggles. She faced deep personal battles, including a turbulent marriage to a man struggling with addiction, which significantly affected her mental and emotional well-being. The death of her father in the mid-2010s only intensified the pain Natalie had endured. Although Crystal's character in the show always maintained an optimistic attitude, Natalie's real-life journey was marked by emotional scars. She had to overcome multiple personal losses and the burden of family difficulties. After leaving Hollywood, Natalie chose a private life, away from the spotlight. Yet, the scars from her past continue to shape her throughout her life. By 2025, at the age of 68, Natalie lives a discreet life, still facing the struggles and hardships from her past that she cannot easily escape. Johnny Galecki, born April 30, 1975, began playing David Healy in Roseanne in 1992 at the age of 17. David was a sensitive, creative guy who always supported Darlene Connor, even though he was emotionally influenced by her. In real life, Johnny's personal journey reflects many of the emotional pains and struggles his character faced. Although Johnny's acting career has been extremely successful, especially with The Big Bang Theory, he has always been a victim of inner battles. His public breakup with Kaley Cuoco, along with ongoing struggles with depression, painted a picture of someone who seemingly had it all on the outside but faced emotional chaos in their personal life. The pressure of living under the public eye affected his personal relationships. While his career continues to thrive, Johnny's emotional health remains a significant challenge, with periods of difficulty and instability. By 2025, at the age of 49, Johnny remains a prominent figure in the entertainment industry, but his personal life and career are always met with deep emotional struggles. Sarah Chalke, born August 27, 1976, began playing Becky Connor Healy in Roseanne in 1993 at the age of 17. Becky, the eldest daughter of the Connor family, had to navigate a chaotic world of adolescence, relationships, and family dynamics. She portrayed the character's complexity with a balance of humor and deeply emotional moments, reflecting the struggles many young people face. However, Sarah's real-life journey has been equally difficult. She went through a public breakup with actor Tom Arnold, a painful shock that was widely reported in the media. Furthermore, Sarah faced the profound loss of her mother to cancer, leaving deep, permanent scars on her. Despite these personal tragedies, Sarah continued to find comfort in her acting career and built her own family. By 2025, at the age of 48, Sarah leads a more private life, focusing on her family while still continuing her acting career. However, the chaotic experiences of her early years continue to be a part of her ongoing journey, one that she still grapples with, even as time has passed. How do you feel about the passing of some of the actors from Roseanne? Please share your thoughts in the comments below. Subscribe to the channel and hit the bell to not miss our latest videos.